Okay, let's do this. Alexis, who's up first?
Well, we're starting off with a splash with the announcement of your cruise captain.
From the very first moment that we set sail in NBA 2K23, this award winner grabbed more wins than anyone else on the GOAT boat.
No stranger to the 2K TV Awards, they're a repeat champion from Season 7. Aye, aye, Captain. Celia is the Cruise Captain Award winner. Congratulations.
Oh my God, where is he going? I'm snapping him already. Hold on. Post fade green.
My name is Celia. Some of y'all might know me as Celia Medici. He is Celia.
With the All-Star game approaching, Brent, there are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But if you could see the league expand the rosters, maybe to 13, maybe even 15 players, maybe some of that would go away. Not all of it, but maybe some.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Kuminga. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Looney in at the center. Here's Harden after the made shot from MP. Harden the pass to Embiid, and they double up Embiid. Here's Melton on the three off target. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Bucket is good.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Here's Melton after the made shot from MP. Back to Harden. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Niang. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Golden State moving the ball around. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Over Harden. On the money from 12 feet away.
That's just like a free throw for Curry. Offensively, he just does everything so well.
Harden the pass to Niang. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Melton's got 5 points so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
MP and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in. Hands it from downtown.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Now here's Curry. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
2 minutes.
Wiggins drives in. Looney kicks to Kuminga. On the wing, MP. Oh, good on the three. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Here's Harden. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Some changes for Philadelphia. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. He comes in for George Niang. And McDaniels. Against the Pacers in Indianapolis. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Niang comes in for Reed. Harris is checked in for McDaniel. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Tobias Harris. Shake Milton is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Niang in at the 4 spot. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers had a huge game. He had 19 points and drained a few from downtown. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. See what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Right. Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up-and-down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big 3 to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
The pass to Curry. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, to have a soft touch is one thing, but to do it from 25 feet, come on, Stephen.
Harris kicks to Milton. Here's Melton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
The assist goes to
Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. Now here's Milton. Guarded by Curry. 11 feet away. A shot by Milton, no good. Warriors trail by 5. Left side Curry. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Niang kicks to Melton. On the wing, Milton. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Rooney finds Kuminga. MP and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime. That 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Barry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me, it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom and so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Warriors lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's MP. Then it's Curry. And it's Looney in at the center.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
And it's Kuminga top of the key. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Pass to Melton. Harden against Curry. Back to Melton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Looney passes to MP, and that one is good. MP's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Pass to Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Harden the pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. Here's Harris. The shot misses. The Warriors go the other way with it.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And the shot is good. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. It's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
And Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And, you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship team, Kevon Looney.
Totally understands his role and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. McDaniels comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for DeAnthony Melton. And then for Golden State, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Thompson comes in for MP. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's McDaniels. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Substitution
Minutes off the clock now here in the third. And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid comes in for George Niang. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Shake Milton. Then for the Warriors, Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. MV comes in for Thompson. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Joel Embiid out there with Harrell. Then it's Harden. Then there's Jalen McDaniels. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And that's 21 points for MP. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Curry against Harden. Lets it go from deep. No good that time.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Looney finds MP. Back to Looney. Wiggins against Harris. And another basket for Golden State.
Wiggins getting the space and then does not hesitate before firing that one.
And the 76ers call time here.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the key, you just keep going.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's given him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thank you, David. And they double up Embiid. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Philadelphia with the ball. Harden with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Shot clock at 6. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Wiggins finds MP. Two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, this should be easy to predict here, as Curry's accuracy is exceptional, even under pressure.
Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Harden bounce pass. Launches it. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the Warriors miss again. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Nobody near Milton. The 76ers with another miss. Warriors shooting it brilliantly here late. 60% from the field. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Warriors lead by 7.
All those things that Steph does before the game, and you think there's no way he's pulling those off in the game. Guess what? He's pulling them off in the game. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Passes it to Kuminga. The 3 from MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Curry deciding where to go with it. He dishes it to MP. And there's the pass to Looney. The 3 from MP. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.
Stay focused on your workout. This is where things count. right here.
It's like a sauna in here. Who's on the AC? Back to work. When's team dinner? I'm starving. Never get better watching other players work out. Go do something. Someone needs to change their socks. Do you smell that? Hey, when's the last time you went to the zoo? Thinking of going this weekend. Don't stop grinding, man. Winners win. Keep at it. Come on, back to work. What's the weather like outside? I feel like I've been stuck in here forever. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Right here. We'll get the next one.
You guys the ones who are going to be losing today.
One more.
Around this time of the season, we start to see some rotation changes. Doris, teams trying to balance player health while also staying competitive.
I think this is why the roster changes, having more players available via the G League, the bigger numbers, helps a team. You have a chance for more players to have a breakout season, to prove they deserve a bigger role as the season heats up. I love it, Brian.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Green and Looney together inside. MP is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. Now here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. To the paint, lets it fly. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
First team foul. Shooting.
First free throw is good.
Number 19. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Here's Golden State. Now here's MP. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Just 5 on the clock. Barnes passes to Young. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by MP. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Young.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Chalk up 2 there.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Curry.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. VanVleet, the pass to Pirtle. Anunoby finds Pirtle. Here's the teardrop. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Yes, it's good.
The ability to adjust quickly allows Stephen Curry to do work on the interior.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Barnes. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Anunoby. Now here's Young. 6 to shoot. Anunoby with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, BA, he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Anunoby. Outside Young. Here's Barnes. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Pass to Curry.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Green. Stolen by Anunoby. 3-on-3. 3-pointer VanVleet. Here's Pirtle. Drops in the layup for 2.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
And the Warriors call time here. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
Yeah, it really limits his minutes during close.
To the wing on the left. Back to Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Kept alive. Here's Pirtle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Pirtle's gotten a second bucket on the night.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
On the floor for the Warriors. Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. And it's Looney in at center, filling out the middle.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the 76ers put on a show. He had 24 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He showed just how reliable he can be when his role on the floor is expanded. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Pass to Wiggins. Plenty of space. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Now Anunoby. Barnes with it. The baseline J is on the way. Looney grabs a miss.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
MP, the pass to Wiggins. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Pass to Young. And here's Anunoby, covered by MP. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Warriors trailing. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Anunoby against MP. Stolen by MP. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
And Toronto calls time here. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And they were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, to say the least.
And these two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
And some changes here for the Raptors. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Raptors up by 3. And we'll step away.
The Warriors, 38. Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors, Youth Dancing. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Jakob Pirtle out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Green's checked in for Kuminga.
That's his second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Warriors.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Barnes. 5 points in the game. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
That one's off. And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Clock at 4. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The rebound by Wiggins. MP, the pass to Kuminga. That one no good. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 34% thus far in this game. And Anunoby for 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to MP. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Anunoby. Right side, Young. Back to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. MP, the pass to Curry. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
3 points.
MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the constant movement of Stephen Curry allows him to get to that catch-and-shoot game. That is beautiful basketball.
And Toronto calls time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson against Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. The 3 is up. And the Raptors get it back.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
MP shot is off. Toronto trailing. Outside Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
A shot to stop the drought. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 5 rebounds in the game. Puts one up from 19. No good off the glass.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one could make a big difference.
Pass to MP. Wiggins, right side. Back to MP. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Assisted.
MP's got 6 points in the quarter. For Toronto, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. The Warriors pull it in.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Back to MP. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
I just love the ball movement.
Toronto has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Inside, Hurdle. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Hurdle's got 6.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
To the inside. Looney inside, covered by Pirtle. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. Again, the Warriors score.
I'll tell you, Steph Curry has worked so hard to develop that ball handling ability, and it shows through on that bucket. What a move from Steph.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Shoots over Thompson. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball ahead. You guys are just making the simple pass.
Here's with some changes. Pirtle's checked in for Achua. Young comes in for Boucher. And it's OG Anunoby in for Porter Jr. Pass to Kuminga. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Well, Curry, despite his frame, is able to do a ton of damage inside the paint. He can draw fouls with great regularity.
Poole. He's checked in for Kuminga. So both free throws good, and it's a 9-point game here.
Well, no question that Stephen Curry's ability to shoot from range has changed the game. Three-point shooting no longer a specialty, guys. It's almost mandatory to play in the league.
And so in the game for the Warriors, they've got MP. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
MP outside to the middle. Looney passes to Poole. Now Wiggins. MP outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry, that's good.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And he makes both free throws.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred Van Vliet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Warriors.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
The three, and the Warriors with another three.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And the Warriors with possession here. Wiggins finds Curry. MP outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Free throw good, MP.
Number 19. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. 5 ticks left to play in the 4th quarter.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
At the line for your Raptors.
And he drops it. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
A big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. MP is out there with Curry, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. And the basket by MP.
From an unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker, Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Trying to get open is Randall. The shot's good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And yes, it's good.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Curry against Brunson. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. surveying the D. Pass to Brunson. Driving in. The Warriors pull it in.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
It's tipped. Looney passes to Wiggins. And there it is for him.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Now here's Brunson. He had 27 points last game. Here's Grimes. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. MP up top. Golden State moving the ball around. Back to Curry. On the wing, MP. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Grimes. No good from outside.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Wiggins dishes to MP. Back to Wiggins. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks City Dancer.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Hart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shoots a fader. And the Knicks miss again.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Now the pass to Thompson. Now Green. 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. MP's checked in for Thompson. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Jordan Poole. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spot. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Looney in at the 5 down low. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors was playing superb basketball. He scored 18 points and over again, he found ways to draw contact and get back to the free throw line. Surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. See if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And it's quickly missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
You know, Richard, it had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
And here is quickly, after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
And Green gets it to go.
So much focus inside from Draymond, even while being hacked.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 17. Grimes. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Golden State's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Here's Brunson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Passes it to Quickly. Lobbed up there for Robinson. It's stolen by Green. Here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 5.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
Of course not.
So a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Down low from 12 feet out. And MP with the basket on the assist by Wiggins. 14 points for MP. Pass to Grimes. Brunson scanning the floor. Outside Robinson. Hard against Wiggins. Now here's Hart. He's tightly guarded. Wiggins with some nice D. MP passes to Looney, and he goes in for the dunk.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Pass to Grimes. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
New York moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Not going to go that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Drains the three-pointer.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
There's the pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart. It's tipped and stolen by Wiggins. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And he lays it straight in. That's 7 points for Draymond Green.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Grimes. .104 left to play here in the third. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, no, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. MP, that's for 2. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the Knicks. Randall outside. Back to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Grimes. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Grimes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Golden State.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Randall. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randall. He's used to it.
Julius Randall.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now, here's Poole. He's guarded closely. A nice shot by MP.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with this one.
76.
And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got MP, Kuminga out there with Peyton, and it's Green, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
MP against Rose. MP. It's rebounded by New York.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you encouraged by how you played?
Yeah, we didn't want to give this game away, so I took it upon myself to make sure we didn't. At this point, there are no excuses. It's time to put up or shut up, and there are no moral victories in this league.
And you got the win tonight in large part because of your scoring. What did you see in the defense tonight that really made you salivate?
Yeah, they were guarding me one-on-one for the most part of the game. That's a joke. Maybe they haven't heard yet, but they better send two and hope that works. But it probably won't.
Well, you don't lack for confidence, that's for sure. Congratulations.
Some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too head. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. Stephen Curry is out there with MP, and it's Looney in at the center position. Now here's Finney Smith. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Thomas. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Thomas. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kevon Looney picks one up. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Now here's Wiggins. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Shot clock at 5. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish?
On the wing, Finney Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. And that one is hammered home.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, clock's out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Looney, averaging around 6 a game. And that one good.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Thomas. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas has got 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Wiggins with it. Left side, Green. Now Wiggins. Down low. Here's MP. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Thomas. He's defended by Looney. Pass to Finney Smith. Dinwiddie against Curry. Now here's Dinwiddie. Tight defense on him.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
MP shot is off. The Nets with the lead. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Thomas misses. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And again, no good by Golden State.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Green, the pass to Curry. Lets it go. He squares up and sinks it.
Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds them.
Timeout called. Brooklyn, they defeated Detroit in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range work, the long range.
Pass to Thomas. High arcing shot. Can't hit that one. Good D by MP.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Thomas in a 2-guard. So that's the Nets 5. That puts him in the lead. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time. Just scanned the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
Pass to Simmons. Harris outside. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Here's Thomas. Harris on the wing, defended by Thompson. Harris down low, working on Thompson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Brent at the center position. It does feel like we're seeing a re-emergence of the big man, the traditional foul.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
And the Nets miss again. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Green, the pass to Curry. And here's MP. Simmons defending. Back to MP. Lets it go from 11. No good. A bit long that time. The Nets have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert. You know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
And here's Curry for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Harris against Thompson. Inside. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little? Offense, averaging a little more than 6. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the play.
34. The Warriors. 32. Here to put on a show.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. On the floor for the Warriors. Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. MP is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Kuminga in at the 5. Here's Thomas. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team.
The first one falls. Looney's checked in for Kuminga.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Cameron Thomas.
And so he hits both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He picked up 25 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. They've been waiting for this so-called breakout game, and that's just what they got. Guys, we'll see if it's the start of something bigger.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Harris. Back to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. And he makes it. And the Nets lead by 5.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
That one goes in. MP's got 16 points.
Well, he can be as accurate with his playmaking. Curry making a major impact with moving the ball that way.
Thomas misses. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Wiggins passes to Curry. This for the tie. They get it back. Green. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
More of an instinctual play right there from Draymond. Just anticipated that. He knows where that miss is going. Look, his guys don't miss much, but he gets the ones they do.
Pass to Thomas. Fires top of the key. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer. Sees guys get open before they...
Substitutions on the court. At the line, Cameron Thomas. At the line, 1 time.
Nine seconds left in the third quarter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever back down from the challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Nets out in front. They're up by 6. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Joe Harris, Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. To the paint. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Fires from deep. Dinwiddie, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Wiggins finds Poole. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Poole. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
So the Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Poole. Here's Dinwiddie. Good. And the Nets lead by 6.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive. Here's MP. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
The pass-first nature of Simmons did a fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Wiggins passes to MP. Right side Curry. Here's Green. Simmons defending. Green against Simmons. Thompson gets a good look. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Harris. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 11 points here in the second half.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Curry finds MP. Outside Curry. Back to MP. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, he was very reliable.
A minute 58 left in the game. Here's Thomas, pounded by Wiggins. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Green, the pass to MP. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight. 1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Wiggins right side. Outside for Green. The 3 ball. Fires in the triple.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Curry. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Nets lead by 9. Dinwiddie against Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Harris is checked in for Curry.
Coming up on the floor for Yo.
This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's MP. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Spencer Dinwiddie. And off the line, shooting 2.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Curry against Dinwiddie from deep. MP. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
At the line, Spencer.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
"17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The kick out to Wiggins. The 3-pointer off the mark. And he commits the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 7. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you. So
At the line for the Warriors. Gary Payton. One time from the line.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. They're leading by 4. 3 seconds left in the final quarter.
And your next Nets team. Together and make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets Kids Dance Team.
Dinwiddie outside. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew.
showcase of the regular season, Christmas Day. Greg, what a special day this has become on the NBA calendar.
It's really an honor to get to play in one of these games. Everyone is watching while they open presents or have dinner with their families. This is a lot of fun.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Shot clock at 2. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Wiggins against Brooks. Outside, Bane over MP. Bane, no good. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Outside, Bane. Pass to Adams. Memphis moving it around. From deep, Brooks. That shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled. But in the end, they had an opportunity to win.
It was just an off game for them, to say the least. But to almost pull it out was impressive in its own right.
Here's Morant. After the made shot from MP. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Over Wiggins. The Grizzlies with another miss. Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. To the inside. Here's MP. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. And it's 6 points for MP. With how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want, unless what they wanted was Shep on. Then it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 11. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Jones is out there with Morant. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Brooklyn put on a show. He added 27 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. That kind of performance has to add to his confidence. Kevin, we'll see if he can find different ways to dominate again.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
second quarter. We're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Adams.
And the D of JaMychal Green is outstanding. Gotta love his effort at that end.
Green finds Curry. Wiggins outside. Pass to Green. Inside. Here's MP. Knocks it loose. Morant with the steal. Brooks with no one around. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
Wiggins outside. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And Memphis making a change here. Baines checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant passes to Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. That one misses. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Morant outside. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. They get it again. And Adams with the slam.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ.
So it's the Golden State Warriors.
At the end of the first half, with the score, your Warriors 45, the Grizzlies 26. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Dance Team. Fans, give it up for your Warriors Youth.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. The Grizzlies trail by 19. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spots. Curry is out there with MP, and it's Green in at the center position.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Steven Adams picks one up. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Morant dishes to Adams. The pass to Bain. To the paint. Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the lane. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
MP up top. Green, the pass to MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bain can shoot it from all over.
Curry passes to MP. Now here's Green. He's looking for MP and finds him. Yes, that goes in.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Morant kicks to Bain. Back to Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. They get it back. Yep, that one goes. Adams has got his second bucket tonight.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Curry against Morant. Green, the pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
And don't let Green's skill game confuse you. Rise up and finish around the rim with the best in the business.
Outside, Bain. Adams down low. Covered by MP.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes. You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to.
Here's Morant. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Jones is out there with John Morant. And it's Bain in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Morant. It's good.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Thompson dishes to MP. This one for 3, and there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside, Jones. Here's Morant. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Jackson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Curry kicks to MP. Fires from the corner. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Morant passes to Adams. Fades and shoots. Warriors with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. MP outside. Back to Curry. Passes it to Thompson. Pass to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Morant finds Bain. And gets the rebound. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot. No problem.
Thompson outside. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry dishes to MP. Wiggins passes to MP.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Golden State. On the wing, Bane. He can't hit that time. Great tee that time from Green. Higgins outside. To the middle. Here's MP. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Back to Brooks. Shot from 12. Wiggins with the rebound. Warriors leading by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage. But this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
On the wing, MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Bane tries again. Green with the rebound. Morant against Curry. A three from MP. Another three for Golden State.
Impressive job by the players and coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. Was a true home court advantage.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now...
Oh. Oh.
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, man, I was just trying to stay aggressive. You know, my teammates were looking for me on the offensive end. I just tried to take advantage, look for my shot, and stay hungry on the end of the court.
Do you see yourself as the go-to player on this team?
Come on, man. You know I do, man. But not because I have a big ego, but because, you know, someone needs to step up and take those big shots. Man, I've never been afraid to take responsibility.
Great. Thanks, man.
Don't bother asking where I'm at this time. I'm outside being fast.
Okay, to set up this next category, it's only appropriate to jump into 2K TV Interactive.
Get ready to flex your knowledge and earn some VC. 2K TV will be celebrating how many seasons in 2K24?
Is it 7, 8, 9, or 10 seasons?
Let's go!
2K TV here with Anthony Davis.
Oh my goodness.
That one was so easy, so you better enjoy that VC. But this year and all season long, this next winner answers.
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. LaMelo Ball is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Richards in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's MP.
Well, things keep working out for MP in the business world. He's come to terms
What is
with
it?
to be a brand representative.
Ooh, that's a nice win there for MP
Good
landing
door.
that deal. Slowly but surely, he's building his brand. And so it's Charlotte with it. The Warriors getting their last shot to go.
Oh, yeah, man.
Pass to Oubre.
So, but I'm not going to delete it. Then, if you don't ask me, but if you're going to delete it, you don't ask me if you don't do anything, you're going to delete it and then ask me.
See that this Hornet squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason.
Yeah,
They're
good, good,
built to do just that. They push the ball up.
And I like to ask them, I say, boy, yeah, I'm still in the top 2 to delete it for something else in the top 2.
Unprepared and unalert.
Now here's Green. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Curry. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part in that, do you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, VA. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank there.
A two-pointer, give most of my points then.
Outwork more experienced, older teams in some cases.
Ball finds Hayward. Back to Ball.
Here's
Richards. Pass to Hayward. The kick out to Ball.
But it all depends on the type of player where you have. Somebody for shooting guard or something.
On the wing, MP. Oh, from deep. It's hauled in by Hayward. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Oubre against MP. Here's Washington. Again, the miss by the Hornets. And the Warriors with possession. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Here's Hayward. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Back to ball. To shoot. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Curry. Outside, Green. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, Andrew, former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
Oubre finds Hayward. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's hammered home by Green.
You can really feel
Yeah, mad Mayu, that's how they kind of ease our fight.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Oubre, coming off a 28-point game against Portland. Here's Richards. Oh, Green with a block.
Yo, that feet.
Oubre against MP. Green, the pass to MP. Back to Green. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. MP's shot is good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into
So I hit my 3 point anymore. I'm most to do. I just wait until I get the play the team take over something. And just stay a while and just scarf it and shoot the 3-pointer. And while I go make a win one game, when I shoot 3-pointer, I make a win the game. I like extend the lead with the 3-pointer. So I start get 27 points, 30 points. The most points we get to for a 30.
Ever since this game
And most
started,
of the time
they've been
2-pointer.
attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job.
You know, another game of teeth and it retarded. The man them have one something talk about some sneak play. What that mean?
As a player, how do you determine the difference?
Sneak play or screen play, something like so.
Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. In today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Wiggins and Green make up the forwards.
No, but me I say,
Curry.
no man, as something work against them and something them screen something man, cause it's like a something illegal man them do or something.
The Warriors getting their
As some screen something in him.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Oubre.
Yeah, man, was it nice. You know
No man, the one that me attack is like the man do, alright, like my teammate have the ball and then you see the other team get the ball. It's like to do something illegal.
platinum level DNA.
And them get the ball. And that's not tell them some of them screen something.
To the middle. Here's Rozier.
That me I tell them the game fucking weird dog. Like alright, like me away from the ball and then I see like my teammate have the ball. I want to look to see the game. Give the other side the ball and talk about some screenplay. Something. I want to fuck this. Why them?
Now here's Rozier. 20 points for him last game against Portland.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Here's Green. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his third assist of the night. The Hornets have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Back to ball. Outside Oubre.
Cool.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. The Warriors have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Tons of hype around the mellow ball. The 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick.
Me, a while ago, me a prepare for this team. Me I go for the layup and when I go for the ball jack out of the man and I don't know Man, when the man go up, no ball in the man, and the man steal the ball from you. Oh, the man steal the ball from you, I know me can't see it.
Active on the offensive end, and usually he's going to find his shot.
I game see it, you.
Back to MP. 4-3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've
True,
really
man.
emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example.
Them left the man where Yarmark can come. Yeah.
Timeout called. The Hornets. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt.
At that, my youth, at that, me kind of start. At that, me ease off a game, because the game retarded, brother.
It just comes down
Yes.
will and desire.
And the Warriors making
Yeah,
a switch
follow
here.
me.
Iguodala's checked in.
Sure.
Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Makai.
That's all there, brother.
Luke comes in for Rozier. Outside Oubre.
Fires for three.
Doesn't go for him. So Golden State will take it the other way.
The team center might that's
helping them run away with this. Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Grizzlies.
So FIFA, I'm going to play right now, yeah? I'm going to tell you this.
30 points, and it was his highest point
just build me
total
and go and build up the
He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers.
I guess sometimes I want to done the story mode for this man. I think never really played, so I try again like half time because
They rode him to that win.
And he was
the community thing does, even the community thing that's boring too.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this.
A beer cost, yeah, true, and a beer cost them cost.
Hornets with possession here.
Yeah, them come out and go.
A basket just a moment ago.
True, man.
Ball passes to Oubre.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
No.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work
True,
the
man.
angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
You know, when I get 17 by the Apex, my brother, I never feel like the Apex, man, because I can't bother get this anymore.
MP's got
You
9
see,
points in the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 from deep.
I be that better from one day, when time I come out, I can go on it. As I win the one game, I'm just come out right there, brother.
The three. Warriors with the rebound. They'll face the Jazz.
Oh, I have my takeover now too.
Here's MP. The shot that
So all me have on the takeover and still a mystery. That makes sense.
That's the best look this offense
And
can produce.
I close to the green, me go do
They
something.
want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own.
And then them are going to take me off now.
The first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
41. The visiting team, 22.
Time to get up and with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
Yeah.
On the court for the Hornets. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Ball is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Still a miss.
The Hornets shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Wiggins against Hayward. The 3 from Ball.
Eh?
Rebounded by Green.
Green's got 6 rebounds in the
Exactly, to go by them tomorrow.
Really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Ball passes to Hayward. To the inside, Oubre. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Green.
Team foul. Shooting for Charlotte.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
Yeah, let's take it off, yeah. Look at the man said they're going to land something in the green and the man still a miss.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load.
Turnover. What would turnover I'm do?
Just a superb read on defense to come up with
Turnover. Oh, I'm not.
Good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger.
I that me and say, man, I'm going to get on the court. I want that a while ago. Man, that game here retarded my youth.
A minute into this second half. That shot off. Green with the defensive effort. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Here's MP. And he was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah.
Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Like him man now, like him
really dictating the
like him man now run. I see him like FIFA too.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Stephen Curry. Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. Terry Rozier comes in for LaMelo Ball. Hayward outside.
The game confusing, Mike. I see my like.
Pass to Washington.
There was certain thing about the game in a sense because me on the court a while ago. Oh, me turned over the ball a while ago. How?
Covered by MP. Martin, the pass to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's in
like
there.
how me turn over the ball. I'm in a step out of the court. I'm in a.
This guy was wide open and got him the ball.
Wiggins with it. Pass to MP.
By
Rozier. Green, the pass to MP.
You're mad? I'm not gonna say that. You're mad?
Golden State needs to get off a shot.
From Iverson, let us say, brother, you know.
From 3-point land. Wiggins got 11 points.
Celtic, I better say, so they could play, brother. I want to say, I used to start getting used to Golden State, because let me not let person and go back to Bulls. Because Bulls did play better.
Down low. Here's Rozier. Lays it up and banks it in.
I said, what I want to try Hornets, you know.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate.
Chicago Hornets or something like that.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting
and the man there right, the sun can't make that.
Possessions like that one all day. Cody Martin's defense has been his calling card so far in his career. But I think he's made some nice strides at the offensive end, too. Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Golden State calls timeout. As for Martin's defense, it's what got him minutes in his first two.
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. MP is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Green in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5.
Yeah, 24 points now.
Ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now. Guys, when you're this hot, it's
so watch our movie by
Let
Netflix
it fly. Keep staying at it.
Rozier against MP. Pass the ball. Rebounded by Green.
Man, the movie them for Netflix is like, if them not have man like this man in there, it's like the show can't, I'm nice, my youth.
You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Curry against Ball. Curry passes to MP. To the paint. Lets it go from 11, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his fourth assist in this one. Rozier outside.
Game don't make no sense, youth.
Here's Oubre.
But the game is done. Fully done.
Back to Rozier. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
2 minutes remaining.
Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Curry passes to MP. Wiggins left side. From deep, MP. The shot comes out.
Oh, that miss.
And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
That game here.
Oubre against Green. Oubre on the wing. Pass to Richards. And there it is for him.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly. Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a
total 31 points, you know.
The next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in the season series, even a short one.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
Sure, Bama, I get that. Somebody want to shoot it too.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He
2-3, we shoot now
took
successfully.
over and never let up.
All right, Joseph, you know, say, that 3 we shoot a while ago, you know, say, there's some bounce back out of the green and I come back down, but I might still make it 3. Yo, that game is weird, brother. I know, Joseph. Like the gates bounce, it buck and come back down, but and then stop and the man still make the 3. My game weird, brother. Game weird, dude.
Back, but that 3 is off the mark. Fires from the corner. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 36 points. Here's Charlotte. Ball passes to Rozier. Here's Richards. Hayward, left side. To the left wing. Rozier outside. The 3 from Ball. Sinks the tray.
Boy, you got to love how quick Ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time.
Whenever I start a match, I just make them play if they lose or so.
Richards
Oh, the man lose the layup. Watch you. My friend, I play I don't lock up my game and start the ball. I just take the loser and just come back and play better than the next match. That's how I'm doing. Because right now, a 30 straight wins. A 30 straight win we have.
Taking care of business in this one. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I think this will make 31 straight win you have now.
They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do
I must have 31 straight win this. I first never get 963
This is Brian
Anderson
Anderson
saying
saying thank you for watching the NBA. Brought
Hey, congrats on the win. Now, it looked like you were in attack mode from the outset tonight. What made you so aggressive out there?
Yeah, I definitely came out looking to put in work. You know, I know there's been some talk or whatever about my shooting, but I think I sounded some folks tonight. I'm a born scorer, man. I never had trouble putting the ball in the hoop.
So, do you see yourself as the go-to player on this team?
Shoot, that's not really for me to say. You know, that kind of thing is obvious from what you see on the court. You watched the game tonight, John. What do you think?
Well, I think you look like a go-to player. Congrats.